If you look at a map, Russia looks terrifying. The largest country on Earth. 11 time zones. Nuclear weapons that could erase civilization in under an hour. A military that, on paper, seems unstoppable. Red Square parades, intercontinental missiles, it screams, Russia is a superpower. Pause, zoom on banknotes, spreadsheets. But here's the thing, the map lies. The tanks lie. And the real question? The bank account tells a completely different story. What if I told you that this superpower produces less economic value than the state of Texas? The Texas of cowboys and barbecue. GDP, $2.7 trillion. Russia, 144 million people. Oil, diamonds, struggling to hit $2 trillion. Let that sink in. A single U.S. state outproduces the entire Russian Federation. Visual, Texas map glowing, Russia map fading. How is that possible? How can the country with the largest natural resources fail this badly? Today, we're going to find out, and the truth is scarier than you think. The story begins in 1928. The Soviet Union was brand new, full of ambition and full of ideology. Leaders decided, the free market is evil. Prices are a capitalist trick. So, they deleted them. Central planners now set the cost of everything: bread, steel, even potatoes. Visual, central planners in Moscow, chalkboards with prices erased. Sounds fair on paper, no inflation, no greedy landlords. But here's the problem. In economics, price isn't just a number. It's information, a signal that tells you where resources are needed. When they deleted price, they severed the economy's nervous system. Economists call this the calculation problem. Surprisingly, it worked for a while. 1930s, 50s, Soviet economy grew faster than the US. Western economists were shocked. But it was extensive growth, not efficiency. Think of two athletes. Athlete A trains smart, sleeps well, eats clean, sustainable, intensive growth. Athlete B takes steroids, eats junk, sleeps nothing, massive but short-lived, extensive growth. The USSR was athlete B, millions forced into factories, steel mills, projects. Not smart growth, brute force. And brute force eventually runs out, especially when the price signals are gone. By the 1980s, things got weird. Bread was cheap. Pigs were profitable. Farmers realized, feed pigs with bread because it's cheaper than grain. Result? Billions spent, bread wasted, pigs fed with fresh sourdough. Every loaf baked was money set on fire. Fighting math always backfires. Then came the needle in the snow, oil. 1960s, massive Siberian reserves discovered. Suddenly, broken factories didn't matter. Farms didn't need efficiency. Pump oil, sell to the West, and use cash to buy what you can't produce. Easy money, dependence on resources, no incentive to innovate. Visual, oil rigs, pipelines, cash flowing west. This created the second problem, extractive institutions. The USSR and modern Russia are designed to let the elite extract wealth, not build it. Oil pipelines, mines, resources controllable. Tech companies, impossible. Innovation, risky. 1991 collapse gave hope. Russia could build tech, universities, a modern economy. But the elite grabbed everything: oil fields, factories, mines. Overnight communists became oligarchs. 30 years later, oil and gas still make up 60% of exports. No Russian Google, no Russian Tesla. Innovation punished. Extraction rewarded. Example, Norilsk, Northern Siberia, 175,000 people, 1% of the world's nickel. Snow black, life expectancy down 10 years. People literally die to dig nickel for the global market. That is an extractive economy. Talented Russians leave. Pavel Durov, Russia's Mark Zuckerberg, built Vontaktor, 100M users, billionaire. Kremlin pressure forced him out. Today, Telegram runs from Dubai. 650,000 highly skilled Russians have left since 2022. The top 1% gone. Workforce shrinking. Birth rate 1.41. Russia is losing people at the top, growing old at the bottom. This is a demographic death spiral. Russia today, a gas station disguised as a military dictatorship. Tanks, missiles, nuclear weapons. Yes, dangerous. But building the future? Impossible. Tech? Gone. Science? Stifled. Education? Running out of innovators. The economy? dependent on a single commodity, oil. The state can control pipelines, but it cannot nationalize a cloud server. The map, the tanks, the parades, all lies. Russia, 144 million people, largest resources, 11 time zones, produces less GDP than Texas. 2 trillion. That's smaller than Italy. Barely bigger than Canada. You cannot rule the world with a mid-sized European economy and a fleeing population. The math never forgives. The virus that started in 1928 is still here. So, next time you see a headline, Russia threatens the West, remember, 2 trillion. Smaller than Texas. Smaller than Italy. Tanks can scare you. Oil can fund a war. But a country without people, without innovation, without math on its side, can never be a superpower. The age of empires is over, and Russia missed the memo. Asterisk, visual, dramatic world map fade. Overlay text, 2 trillion GDP. Smaller than Texas. I'm Mr. Moore, your economy historian. Comment below if this changed how you see the world. Thanks for watching my video. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.